What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool shit almost every single day, and it's time for another Masked Drummer review. Now, as I've explained in all of the other episodes of this series, I am a drummer. And I'm also the mask guy, so I figured why not combine the two and start reviewing masked drummers. Now, in the first few episodes, I did some lesser known bands. I think I've done Mgwa. I've done Gwar. And I've done Batushka. But in today's video, we are finally going to be doing Slipknot, and the reason that I didn't do Slipknot initially is because I'd like to use my platform to help other bands that are lesser known that I believe in. So if the majority of my viewers and fan base are all Slipknot fans, they've clearly already seen the Slipknot videos. But who knows how many of those Slipknot fans only know Slipknot and would love to know Mgwa, or Gwar, or Batushka. So yes, that is why we haven't done Slipknot yet, but today that changes. We are finally going to be doing a Jay Weinberg drum cam review, or reaction, or whatever. Reaction and review, I guess. I don't know. So before we get on into the performance aspect, this is the masked drummer review, and what kind of masked drummer review would it be if I didn't review the aesthetics of the person at hand? As you guys may or may not know, I am 100% a Jay Weinberg fan. I've said it before and I will say it again, I believe that Jay Weinberg saved Slipknot. I think that adding Jay to the band was probably the best decision that they had made for a very, very long time, and my list of reasons is longer than I'm going to ramble off here in this video. When it comes down to it, even though Joey may be the most influential drummer of all time, Jay Weinberg is still just more technically skilled than Joey. Even in his prime, ask any drummer and they will agree with me. Jay has also been a Slipknot fan for his entire life, so he knows what the deal is. He knows what fans want, he brings that to Slipknot, and honestly, he just seems like a really good dude. Last but not least, he is an artist and not just a drummer. He does all sorts of art, all kinds of different mediums, and I think that this all translates really well into the band. He was definitely a breath of fresh life, and you can tell that he keeps the band on their toes during the live shows. We no longer see the songs played at half speed, but we actually see them sped up a bit. I think that's really fucking cool, and we haven't even gotten into the aesthetics yet. Alright, Jay Weinberg's appearance. Since he hasn't had too many changes, he's only been with Slipknot for 2 album cycles now, we'll go ahead and just do this chronologically. I will say that with his first look of the band, I wasn't so sure. I definitely wasn't as crazy about the entirely covered burlap mask. But as that thing started to weather and as he started to change it just a little bit by adding face paints and stuff, I will definitely say that it quickly became one of my all-time favorite Slipknot masks and one of my all-time favorite Slipknot looks in general. He continued to do what made me love Joey's suit so much, and that were the cut-off arms and cut-off legs. We got this really cool mask, and I think that his hair was just at a really nice length. I know that's a weird compliment to pay to another guy, but it is what it is. Gay for Jay. So yeah, the further into the 0.5 cycle that we got, the more that I thought Jay looked dope. And that brings us to the latest, which is We Are Not Your Kind, and Jay has had quite a few looks for this album cycle. I will say that I do think that his earlier stuff on this cycle looked great. He had a tribal mask, which I wasn't so crazy about, and every mask after that has been rad as well. So all in all, Jay gets 2 thumbs up, with a wiggly thumb for the tribal mask. Now I do understand why he had that tribal mask, and it is what it is. It was kind of a cultural thing, and he was just pleasing the crowd, and that's dope as well. I'm sure that if I lived in those areas and got to see that mask live, I would love it just as much as those people. Anywho, 2 thumbs up for Jay Weinberg's masks and his appearance and all that good shit. Let's go ahead and jump on into the performance. Alright, so today we're going to be watching some drum cam footage from the Download Festival in 2019. I believe this is one of their earlier shows from this album. And I don't know why, but this footage actually only came out recently. It's been edited all nice, so maybe that's why it took so long to come out. And Jay Weinberg actually released his own drum camera only snippets, and that's also been edited. So we're going to watch the playthrough of All Out Life from the Download Festival 2019. Let's go ahead and hop on into this. And just to clarify, I have not seen this footage yet, so someone was busting my balls in one of those last videos saying that if I've seen it before, it doesn't really count as a true reaction or a review, and I can kind of see that, but at the same time, you can react and review to something that you've done a million times or something that you're doing for the first time. So I haven't seen this footage. I will clarify that for you now. Okay, so without further ado, Jay Weinberg, All Out Life, Download Festival 2019. Play.
It doesn't matter who we are, what we believe, who we love. It doesn't fucking matter because we are not there. there!
Someone just throw something up there? Who threw something up there? And what was it?
So tonight, download, I challenge you to All Out Live!
I love his throne. That cheetah print throne is so sick.
Download, put your hands together, let's go!
He just plays with so much authority. Like, fuck you, I'm here to play, I'm the only one.
Repeat after me.
Hell yeah. All right, so there you have it. As always, a very powerful performance from Jay Weinberg. As I said in there, he just owns it. He just knows that that is where he's supposed to be, doesn't give a shit about anybody else. He plays with all of the power in the world. He has very much authority when he is on stage with Slipknot, and I really, really like that. Like, he's like, hey, I'm the new guy, and I'm going to show you guys what the fuck I've got going on, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. It's like Slipknot's way of thinking reincarnated. It's really, really awesome. So I didn't notice one single slip-up in there at all. I really never do when it comes to Jay, which I noticed a lot when it came to Joey. Not that it's a competition. Clearly, Jay is in the band right now. Joey is not, and it is what it is. But I just see all of these arguments all the time online. Who's better, Jay or Joey? I don't like Jay as much. I don't like Joey as much. Blah, 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 blah. There's really no contest here, guys. It is Jay all the way. He is a much more technically skilled, technically precise drummer. He can play all of Joey's stuff, and there towards the end, Joey couldn't even play his own stuff, and that's really what it all boils down to. Now, for what reasons? It is what it is. Yes, it's sad that whatever happened to Joey. Joey was a big part of my life for a very long time. He is the reason that I played the drums the way that I did. Honestly, I was playing drums before Slipknot came into my life, but as soon as I discovered Slipknot, my way of writing, my way of playing, my way of performing completely changed, all the way down to the way that I dressed. So, not trying to make it a contest, but I think that we don't cut Jay enough slack, and we definitely should give him more praise than he gets. So, with that being said, Jay definitely gets 2 big old thumbs up, both for the performance and for the aesthetics, and that does it for this video. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And until next time, this has been AJ Good at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and we will see you later.
You need to put a mask on. I hate AJ girls don't wanna ask for. Catch me fucking popping wheelies, driving like the NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it all around the town.